taking this. I just want all of them dudes to do well. Not worry about taking a couple of L's. Don't sin for me, just win for me. Don't kill for me, just live for me.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 20. Yard line.
At their own 25-yard line. Green 18. Over.
They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. On second down, it's Pollard. And some room to run now. Touchdown, Packers. Tony Pollard, 69 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Gano the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Two-jet bombers. Hey, Haywood. Deep dribble.
They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Ready. 70, Indy. Spawn. Go.
Run for Pollard. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 45-yard line.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Hey, Charlie. Get it.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety? coming up and making the big-time play.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. On 3rd down, it's Pollard. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Check.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. He shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
Check 26, check 26. Watch out. Hey, wahoo! Hey! Let's go!
They'll try to throw now. Young. And this is going to be incomplete.
Thrown away and incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 10.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
Mike, 26, move! All day. 26, Mike.
Out of the gun, it's Young. And that is incomplete.
The one with the dime look that time on defense just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
Hey, team 6. 26, Mike. Ricky. Go. Check safety. Check 3. Go. Hey, 5.
On 4th down, Young. Being chased out left. He'll take a shot for the... And it'll be intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it.
Well, when he feels the pressure, naturally he likes going to his left, as most left-handed quarterbacks do. But this time he tries to let this go on the run, and it's going to wind up getting intercepted.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at the 20. Pollard going to try the right side. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
Topper! Kill. Hey, turn it up. Check hot route. Hot. Lamp. No. Me.
They'll run left with Pollard. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and are controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards, but also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Now it's Rodgers. And an alley to run. And they will score. It's a Packer touchdown. Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw, a free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
This will be taken short.
Let's go. Do it.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. On first down, Pollard. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. 7-7, our score after 1. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. On 2nd down now, Pollard, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Box him. Let's go, defense. Let's get out. Check. Switch. Plant. Move.
On 3rd down, Pollard. But he is not going to get the first down as they'll spot this at about the 28. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Watch the pilot. 64. Weak. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. You go tight. You got tight right there. Recon, 132 fighter. Out.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Head up. 60 outlaw. Check me out. Switch. 61, matchbox lights. Hey, exit. 26 Mike. Watch the run. Good shot, baby. Now.
On 2nd and 15 now. Young. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
26 Mike. Pick it up. 26 Mike. Let's go, D. Big series. Hey, Echo. Step it up. 26 Mike. Crunch time. Yo, go. 26 Mike. I got him.
3rd and long for Young. Looking deep downfield. He's got him in, complete. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line.
A lot of running backs in the passing game, they're just used to check it down to them or maybe dump off passes. But this guy, they use him to stretch the field, don't they?
He stretched it right there, turned it into a really nice game. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. On the draw, it's Pollard. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. On second down, Pollard. Fletcher Cox there for the tackle.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take on extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that play. That's big time.
On third down, Pollard. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
26, Mike. 26, Mike. 6-6. Pull it high. Bravo. Shoot. Ready.
They'll run on first down. Pollard. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Seventh play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
Check. Lucky. No.
Now a give right side. Pollard. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Ficken's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. Now the drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team, and they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
58! Hey, 88! Hey, 88! Fresno! Hey, Zoo! 630! Zoom!
Rodgers now on first down. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time, but it'll be second down. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
It's a part of that. Rush in. Hey, box truck. 36. Line 36. Big stop, P. Big stop. Let's go. Shoot.
A final shot before half for Rodgers. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've hit halftime, just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you turn that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that.
Hey. 26 Mike, 26 Mike. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
Going to run again here with Pollard. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets them into a 3rd-and-1 situation.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
36, Mike, 36. That's right, baby. They don't want it.
On 3rd down, Pollard. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Set. 70. Indy. Check. Check. Undercross. Hey, Haywood.
On 1st down, Pollard. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right. It might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
Ready, break. 36 to Mike. I hope you brought your legs because I'm about to... Now! Hey, Charlie! Shoot!
On 2nd down now, Pollard. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
5. 6 guys. Check 6 guys. 25. Check 25.
Now a give here to Pollard. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Push him back. Hey, wahoo! Kill. Yo.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Now a give, right side. Pollard. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Check 50. Check 3. Check 3. Also hot.
They'll run on 1st down. Pollard, and only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
It's easy work. It's coming again.
27-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, team 6. Team 6. 36. Line 36. 3 bucks. Look at me. Zipper. 36 to Mike. Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Tony Pollard, 27 yards. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Extra point splits the uprights, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken short. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
Let's go.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Defense all day. All day.
On 1st down, Pollard. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive.
He's coming. 10-30. Watch twist. 50. Go. Jim.
On 2nd and 9, Rodgers. This is the tight end Fant. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. Clock running under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now again, right side, Pollard. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
319.
He's checking quick. It's 2nd and 8 at their 49-yard line.
Hey, 626. Hey, exit.
From just shy of midfield, Rodgers. This will be caught by Brown. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Patrick Willis.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
15 line. 80 weapon. Check right. Jim.
They'll run on 1st down. Pollard. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 43-yard line.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. They'll keep it on the ground. Pollard, and he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. They'll keep it on the ground. Pollard, and he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. This one away by the punter, Dar. 12 yards on the return that time. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. On first down, Pollard. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Back to throw, Rodgers. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
52, 52. Hey, Delta. Let's get in there, man. 5-2 is the mark.
To throw is Rodgers.
Come on, QB, come on.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Darius Slay with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. Young's going to take a knee here, and that should just about do it.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd.